Hi, my name is Riaaz Jeena. I'm a sales director for Software AG South Africa. I'm going to run through a couple of questions that have been posed to me around what Software AG does. So, what is a digital enterprise? This morning's presentations were quite detailed around what the first, second, and third platform has been. Gartner's talking about the third platform, IDC's talking about the third platform. The reality around the third platform is that it's an advent of what's been happening for the last 50 years. First platform was, mainframe and the ability to interact with those mainframes via terminals. The second platform was the advent of PCs in the 80s. And the third platform now is the convergence of mobile communication, iPads, smartphones, etc. So throughout all of this time, we've been continuously digitizing our environments and we're digitizing them to get to the point that we are at right now. So a digital enterprise is an enterprise that would take advantage of all of these platforms to be able to create a digital platform to do business in, to interact with their employees, to interact with their partners. Software AG is in a unique position to be able to help our companies get to this world of digitization or digital, because we've been around for 45 years. We've implemented solutions that span mainframe, PC, and mobile. And when we look at the advent of the four forces being mobile, social, cloud, and big data, the convergence of all of these forces are creating an entirely new way of us doing business. So Software AG has platforms to be able to do that. Today's Innovation Forum is one where we've really thought very closely about how we create the visibility around what it is that Software AG is all about. With our 45-year history, we've had clients that have been around for 30 years plus, and it's quite interesting when you realize that these existing clients that we've got have moved with us over this period, from the first platform to the second platform and to the third platform. Today's Innovation Forum was to showcase some of those journeys. It was also to showcase some of the new thinking that we've got, some of the new ideas, and obviously taking into account innovation, we realize very clearly that innovation needs to take context of what the legacy has given us. Something that's very close to me is how Software AG has the ability to use these platforms and to use the advent of all of this data to analyze the information and make businesses use it in a way that they can take advantage of potential new opportunities out there. They can help their companies mitigate risk, and they can drive down costs in the environment because they create better efficiencies and better ways of doing work. The analytics side of it, there's four types of analytics. The analytics of old was the descriptive type of analytics, what happened, where we get to diagnostics, why it's happening. The predictive is what is potentially going to happen next. But this fourth wave of analytics now is prescriptive analytics, and that is really about what we should be doing going forward. So combining all of this information from historical, what's actually happening right now, and what we look at going forward, creates this opportunity to look at prescriptive analytics. It does border on artificial intelligence. It also does border on cognitive intelligence, which is very interesting. Companies like Amazon are now starting to deliver mail, to deliver some of their packages via these drones that are manned and controlled. At some point, artificial intelligence and cognitive intelligence is going to give them the ability to have unmanned drones, completely automated. A lot of companies have used our platform to be able to understand their processes, to create efficiencies in their businesses, and then obviously to automate these processes and create a robust platform. Some of our clients are using the technology to understand what it is the client wants at a specific point in time, and then to be able to market it. So today's showcase, we had two clients, Ekurhuleni and Transnet, and they've really been on a journey with Software AG. Those are obviously names that I can mention. Transnet has really looked at the strategy of where they're trying to go, not over a year or 2 years. They've looked at a 7-year journey, and how Aris and the abilities around the technology can allow them to translate their overall strategy into tangible processes and tangible benefit for the organization. Ekurhuleni, on the other hand, are really starting to touch people's lives. People that can't afford sanitation, can't afford water, can't afford electricity. They now have the opportunity to register to become an indigent in the Ekurhuleni municipality within 21 days versus 3 to 6 months that took place previously. So we as a company are starting to think about what our customers are doing and how we can start impacting those customers. We're all customers of cellular providers. We're all customers of banks, and Software AG is starting to think about how we can really start touching people's lives. And I think if we can do that through our platforms, I think we've succeeded. Thank you very much.